there's a story that's coming out of the Cleveland Indians that they were playing in Chicago, and after a game, I think it was Zach Plesac won his first game of the season. He's a pitcher for the Indians.
Young pitcher.
And he went out with some friends in Chicago that night, and he violated these team rules. They're trying to be safe about COVID, and they're saying like, look, we don't want to go out. We don't want to do this. We don't want to contract COVID because look what happened with the Marlins and look what happened with the Cardinals. And what later came out was that not only did Zach Plesac go out, but the other pitcher, Mike Clevinger, also went out. He did not tell his team that he went out that night, and he flew back with the Indians to Cleveland and possibly could have exposed them to COVID.
Whole team and the coaches.
Yeah. Yep. And then I think he was supposed to make a start maybe when he landed. And what happened was I guess they found out he was scratched, obviously, because he went out and he might have COVID, and the team's taking it seriously. Good on them.
Good for them. Yeah.
And another starting pitcher, Adam Plutko, had to, I guess, basically just come in the emergency and pitch for Clevinger. Yeah. And he was not happy about it. And he was pissed. He said, those guys really let us, I'm paraphrasing. He said, those guys let us down. They lied. He called out Clevinger for lying. There's been some backlash in the other direction. So both Plesac and Clevinger apologized to the team. And you said that one of them on Instagram said,
Plesac posted
a violation or something. Explain that.
Yeah, Plesac posted like a 6-minute like mea culpa kind of on Instagram yesterday that I came across. Basically, he was like sort of saying he was sorry, but he was also, and this I think you'll touch on, he was also kind of still justifying what he did and like saying it wasn't that wrong basically to go out because the CDC says, oh, you can get with groups of 10 or less. And he was like, well, we were never with more than 8 people or some bullshit like that. So he wasn't, I mean, the tone of it, we talked about apologizing. The tone of it wasn't exactly hitting those markers of a good apology, if you ask me.
So we talk about what makes for good, team cohesion. And we mentioned self-sacrifice. This is the opposite.
Yeah.
This is not what you want to be doing, because I think, and I'm gonna put myself in Mike Clevenger's head. He's a great pitcher. He could be top. I think he could be a top 10 pitcher in baseball right now. He wants to make his start. Yeah. That's the opposite. That's being incredibly selfish. It would be self-sacrificing to say, I went out and I'm sorry, and this is important for my team to win and for me not to expose other players to COVID. And I should do what's right. So if I'm a Cleveland Indians fan, I'm a little bit worried about this because of the dynamics. And Plutko made this statement and hinted to what was going on in the clubhouse, and they lost that game. He pitched well, actually, in the pinch. I think he pitched well, but the team lost, and that's not good to hear. If you're looking beneath the surface and you're trying to say what's going on with the Indians and you want to read into the chemistry, or in this case, we're talking about team cohesion, no bueno. And, it's a third of the season is done. Again, there's 2/3 of the season left to be played. Yeah. So there's a lot more baseball. They're probably favorite along with the Twins. I think it's going to be one of them to come out of the Central. And this year it's the top 2 teams.
Right.
The Indians right now are 10-9. It's not entirely, it's not really a competitive division. The Twins are 12-7.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look good. This isn't great.
They're right there.
Great heading into the playoffs as well.
But this is, it's even more important than that they have good cohesion, right? Because I think that's where you see the growth. Cohesion isn't going to help a team that's 5-12 at this point suddenly win their division, right? But it could help a team that's kind of middling like the Indians are get over the edge. And just as well, it could push them the opposite direction. So for you, Mr. Dr. Cohesion, what can they do? Like, how can they repair this basically? And don't give me the, super long, we're going to do a whole ep on this, but give me the kind of quick and dirty, like what can they do to repair this?
I think apologizing is the first step. But I don't know, off the top of my head, I think it's tough. It can be seen. You can use this as a point of, I'm thinking of like when Rodman went to, was it when he went to Vegas and then,
yeah, dude,
he quote unquote apologized in his own way to Jordan.
Right.
And it almost kind of left them in a better place because he had, violated the team rules or whatever, just blew the team off. So like, if people can see Plesac and Clevinger rebound and take it seriously because they feel bad about it, right? If they can double down and reinvest in what their role is on the team. Roles is another one. Roles is another topic in terms of what might contribute to team cohesion.
Right.
But also, doubling down on goal setting and saying, you know what, this is important to make the playoffs. This is important. They're still handing out trophies this year. I'm going to come back and I'm not going to go out anymore. I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to double down and I'm going to be a better teammate. I'm going to be a better player.